Ciao, Alan Featherby from Italian Wine Importers. I've got Fabio Giannetti from La Fornace Vineyard in Montalcino.
Ciao.
Fabio, what I've noticed about your wines is that they continually get highly rated in the world's magazines and wine digests. We've got some 2000, some 2001, some 2004, 5, 6, 7 Brunellos. They're all wonderful wines, but they've got slight differences.
Yes, it's different because, for my opinion, it's important we transfer in the wine the vintage, the characteristic of the year. For this, every year the weather is different, and it's important the wine is different. The wine to respect the vintage, for example, the 2000 is the first, in Italy, is the first very hot vintage. The smell, it's more, to remember more the red mature fruit.
Ripe fruit.
Right, exactly, and is a full body. The 2001, for example, is the opposite. Is one classic vintage when we have a more elegance, when we have the soft smell, we have the like to drinkable, to have the great drinkable of the wine. Is a very more complexity. The 2004 is the same as the 2001. It is to respect the classic weather, the land, the terroir. The 2005 we have 1 September fresh, but it's interesting to know a testing before the 2004 and after 2004, because for arrive in 2004 we make the wine without cryomaceration. The reduce of is starting with the 2001, the reduce of the quantity for the grapes for plant, for hectare. In 2003 we start to stop into work the land, and slowly we try the different sensation. For this, the 2005 is the vintage when we decided to start to make the cryomaceration. The 2005 is the fresh year, but in the same time with the selection more serious. With the grass, we reduce the quantity. We have one wine completely different. With the cryomaceration, we preserve the freshness of the wine. After the 2005, we have the 2006. The 2006 is 1 year when the September is without the big difference of temperature of the hot and days, night and days. For this is preserve the red fruit, the smoother wine. The 2007, for example, we arrive from 1 September with the big difference of temperature between night and days. Is more freshness, is more elegance. I talk of 5 years or 6 years, it's completely different vintage to vintage, because my opinion is every year, every vintage is one book.
You've got all these wonderful vintages in front of you.
Yeah.
And I ask you, which vintage would you like to put away and taste in 20 years? And which vintage is the best one to drink now?
The 2005, for example, is for me is ready for drink. It's perfect for drink. The 2000, okay, because now it's have 8 years old, and is important. I'm waiting to test the 2006 and the 2007. Same characteristic. It's 2001 and 2004. Before to drink the 2001 because it's more old, but have the same characteristic. I like more waiting to drink the classic vintage because the complexity is more.
Fabio,
yes,
this year 2013 is looking like a great vintage. Look at these grapes. I know you had plenty of rain to start off with, but July, August was good sunshine?
Yes, yes. It's a start in the beginnings and in the springtime cold, but now is July, August, and September is very well. It's very important. This weather. It's hot and the night is fresh, and it's perfect for maintain the fragrance of the grapes and the juice. For a moment we need to waiting. I repeat, we need to waiting another 3 weeks before to harvest. But in this moment is very wonderful vintage.
Well, we'll keep our fingers crossed, because I personally think it could be one of the great vintages over the last 10 years. So we'll keep our fingers crossed.
We hope.